One day in Aloma, a vibrant village nestled in the heart of Akko, Nduka and his wife visited Nika's home, his late brother's wife, pretending, guiding them and checking up on them. Nduka and his wife, Adama, they longed for the laughter of children, but their house remained silent. This emptiness gnawed at Nduka. He watched his late brother's wife, Nika, and their daughter Chioma, as beautiful as a morning sun. Nduka visited while Chioma was growing up and continued to visit them, showing support and security. Day after day Nduka and his wife will visit his late brother's home. Sometimes while visiting, Nika will prepare great meals for them. A bitter envy brewed in Nduka's heart. Yet, he pretended to care for his brother's family. Nduka was a rich farmer, though had his farms close to his home, just like his late brother. But Nduka's heart held a dark secret. Deep in the earth, beneath the ancient Iroko, at his brother's farm where he tills sometimes, he buried a charm. It was whispered in hushed tones that such charms could bind a person's destiny, especially their marriage. Nduka wanted Chioma to remain unmarried, a constant reminder of his brother's legacy, a legacy he felt denied. Years passed. Chioma blossomed into a stunning young woman, her beauty the talk of the village. Yet, no man ever asked for her hand in marriage. Chioma was puzzled, worried, always thinking why her mother was distressed, always calling her to ask questions. Nduka came to Nika convincing her young men weren't interested in her daughter Chioma, that he has old men that are ready to take her. Nika was convinced and agreed. Then Nduka began to introduce Chioma to much older men, men with wealth, but little else to offer a vibrant young woman. They will care for you, my dear, he'd coo, his eyes glinting. Chioma recoiled, her spirit rebelling. I cannot marry them, uncle, she'd plead with respect. Afterwards her mother, blinded by Nduka's outward kindness and the prospect of security for Chioma, urged her, Nduka loves us, my child. He's your father's only brother and knows what is best for you. But Chioma will refuse, telling her mother she will wait for the right time. Nduka will always come to their house persuading Nika to speak sense into her daughter, as she's not growing any younger. Nika tried day after day to persuade her, but to no avail. Chioma insisted she will wait. Nduka's wife was never in support of Chioma, married someone forced on her. She advised her husband to let the poor girl breathe, but he never listened. Nduka went to Nika's house, telling her he'd found another older man ready to take Chioma as wife and will be coming the next day. The day came, Chioma, all dressed in a beautiful attire same as her mother, respectfully rejected them, smiling. Nduka was not happy about it, so he went to Nika's house to call her daughter to order. So not to disgrace the family, Nika called her daughter and spoke to her, but she insisted on waiting. Few years later, Nduka came to Nika advising her they will marry her off without her knowledge, maybe bundle her to one of the old suitors' house. One day when Nduka was fast asleep at home, he dreamed where he saw Obinna, his late brother, flogging him. The lash cut through the air, sharp and whistling. Nduka screamed, but no one came. The flogging felt endless. Nduka didn't stop, he kept on visiting his father's home to seal his plans with his late wife, as he was promised to be made richer after the marriage. Success. He told Nika that her daughter is getting married to one of the richest old men in the neighborhood as a fourth wife. While he slept in his home he saw another dream of his late brother flogging him mercilessly. Nduka screamed, but there was no one to save him. The next morning, fever gripped him, his mind clouded with terror. Days turned into nights, and Nduka grew weaker, muttering incoherent words, yet never told anyone about the dream he had. One afternoon, Chioma and her mother visited, her eyes filled with worrying. Nduka looked at her, truly saw her, and a wave of shame washed over him. a different kind of pain began. Chioma, he whispered, his voice hoarse. Forgive me, I have done a terrible thing. He confessed the charm he buried beneath the Iroko tree, his twisted desire to control her life. Chioma listened with teary eyes. Her mother was shocked and felt remorseful. Nduka got better. Together, they went to the Iroko tree. Nduka and his wife dug deep within the earth and got rid of the charm. Soon after, a wealthy young man arrived in the village. Meet Chioma along the road and had a conversation with her. He continued visiting the village just to see her, listening to her as they chatted and admiring her. Days later they found themselves drawn to each other and started building a relationship. Emeka asked her to marry him months later. Chioma spoke to her mother and she agreed immediately to see Emeka. Emeka came and met Chioma's mother. It was a beautiful mother-son bond time. He kept on coming asking Nika what he needed to do to take Chioma as his wife. Sometimes Nika offered him fruits and he was very happy. Then he continued coming bearing great gifts and spending quality time with them. He came severally bearing gifts of yam, goat and the things. The Nika told him she will introduce him to her wife. She did, and Emeka never stopped giving them gifts. He visited as they were planning the wedding, buy great gifts and foodstuffs for Nika and Adama. Emeka saw Chioma with her mother. Every visit was smooth. Their love blossomed. They got married in a joyous ceremony. The village celebrating. It was a great day in Aloma. The marriage ceremony was the best throughout the entire Ako. Nduka, humbled and broken, at night while his wife is fast asleep, sits down thinking. A different kind of peace settled over him. He had set Chioma free, and in her happiness, he found a glimmer of his own redemption.